Right now, Call 7 investigator John Ferrugia live at 10, uncovering a school district making big payouts to settle discrimination claims.
That's right, Ann. The Board of Education of Adams 14 has made it clear publicly it wants minority teachers. One member even indicating he supports that at the expense of current qualified and competent teachers. Well, our investigation found the district has paid out almost $1.5 million in the past 3 years to settle various claims. And now there's yet another claim of discrimination.
I absolutely love my job. I sacrificed a lot to be there with students and to ensure student success.
Shelley Robbins has been a teacher, assistant principal, and principal for more than 20 years. And she was appointed interim principal of Adams City High School for a year while there was a search to fill the permanent position.
I definitely worked really, really hard. My heart and soul are in that community with those students, and just really, really wanted to have academic success for those students.
And she says that hard work paid off when she received the superintendent's recommendation for the job. But the Board of Education abruptly gave the job to another candidate. Robbins has now filed a discrimination complaint against the district.
It was absolutely devastating. I know I was the most qualified person for the position. I had been selected by students, staff, and community as the top candidate for the position. I feel that the board wanted a male in the position, and so they put a male in that position.
A minority male?
Yes.
But you can't bring somebody in from Cherry Creek to try to tell these kids how life is. Because they don't, number one, they don't know how life is.
Our investigation has found Robbins apparently has justification for her complaint, as members of the Adams 14 Board of Education have made it clear in public meetings that, in their visits to schools, they agree with administrators who want to replace qualified teachers with minorities.
And it's a school of diversity. And she said she would get rid of teachers that were good, capable of teachers, to get a teacher of color, because that's what the kids need.
A district human resource staff member seemed taken aback by such comments.
Remember, our goal from HR standpoint and our obligation legally is to make sure that we are hiring the people who are qualified to do the job. It's a bonus if their race might be reflective.
I think we have to open up our eyes and see what our population is and see what our culture is, and not try to mold them into something that we really can't.
Ms. Robbins' allegations are that she was replaced due to her gender and due to her race.
Mohamedbhai represents Shelley Robbins.
The board publicly said it in board meetings that it had the intention of replacing qualified non-minorities with minorities, and that's exactly what they did to Ms. Robbins.
And Robbins isn't the only one who's made such allegations. In the past 3 years, Adams 14 has paid out almost $1.5 million in settlements and other payments, including a recent payment of $700,000 to former Superintendent Sue Chandler, who alleged discrimination. Checking back to 2007, Adams 14 paid out an additional $200,000 for various teachers to leave their jobs. Mr. Bashaw. John Ferrugia. I'm from over at Channel 7. We repeatedly requested an interview with Adams 14 School Board President Robert Vashaw to discuss the board's actions. I wanted to talk to you about these big payments that Adams 14 has been paying out for these to settle these discrimination suits.
I've got a board meeting in 3 minutes.
I know, but you said you were going to do an interview with us, and you canceled it. But
I sent you a statement.
Yeah, I want to know about this big money. We're talking about a lot of money taxpayers are paying out, about $1.5 million in the last 3 years.
Okay, John, I'm going to shake your hand, and I'm going to go attend my school board meeting.
For a small school district tight on money, another settlement only takes more cash away from students and teachers in the classroom, and certainly can't help with staff morale.
They had seen the growth that I had made in the school in 1 year's time, and were very angry when I was not put in that position.
What about Shelley Robbins? You going to have to pay her for a discrimination case?
That's not up to me.
I feel really, really bad for students having a change in leadership and teachers and staff, and that they are getting hurt in their success in that process.
In a statement, Vashaw tried to dismiss the issue, claiming, quote, the settlement expenses were considered to be a necessary cost of doing business in pursuing the goals of the Board of Education. Now, even more taxpayer money could go out the door if the district is forced to settle the current case of Shelley Robbins. I'm John Ferrugia, 7 News.